What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball on the Sons of Wrestling for WWE Raw review. Now we start off the show with the Authority introducing 15-time World Heavyweight Champion John Cena. And, well, the Authority here, they're sucking up big time to John Cena to try to get him into their pocket and have control. Well, John Cena ain't having it. Triple H offers his hand for a handshake. Ain't happening. They give him the cover of WWE 2K15. Really, he's not having it. John Cena knows what type of people he's dealing with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and he ain't having any of it. And he's very humbled about being on the cover of the new game, but he's just not going to feed into their bullshit. And well, this leads to, you could go the easy way or the hard way, from Triple H to John Cena, and he tells that John Cena, fine, looks like we're going to go this way. So at Battleground, you're going to have a fatal four-way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton, against Kane, and against your tag partner tonight, Roman Reigns. Fuck yeah. Like I said earlier today, I put out a video. There's going to be something going on between Cena and Roman Reigns. Hell yeah. Really cool. Liked it. Loved it. Awesome. So, well, and then he also mentions Triple H to Cena, and there'll also always be the plan B. Seth Rollins comes out holding his briefcase, so if Cena can overcome all the odds at Battleground, there's another man with a chance to come out with that briefcase, cash in, and take over. Then we move on to Seth Rollins having a match with RVD, and decent match, and I love the whole RVD counter to the turnbuckle bomb when he does his flip, and fuck, that was wicked cool. But in the end, RVD's wrapped up in the ropes. We get this weird twisted thing. He falls through down on top of Rollins actually, but this is enough to knock him down. He gets a curb stomp done. That was that, and pretty good match. So I enjoyed it, and RVD, and he's back to where he was. So really good shit. Rusev and Lana come down, bashing the U.S., and they're looking for who else is going to take on Rusev. Well, Swagger's music hits. Him and Zeb come on down, and Zeb is sick of them trashing the United States, and he says that they're here taking advantage of our freedoms, and in Russia they wouldn't be able to do that. So this turns into a little where Lana says no, Rusev out, you know, so there's no hands on here. But as Rusev's backing up, he does not, and he goes after Swagger, but Swagger gets two hip tosses quick, and Rusev's out of the ring, pissed off, hitting the ring. And Lana actually pushed Rusev. It looked like she knocked him back 10 feet. Pretty funny shit. But, so that sets up that next feud with Rusev. And so we'll see what happens. And then, well, Wyatt versus the Usos and Sheamus with a 6-man tag. And, well, Bray Wyatt gets the crowd singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. Hell yeah. So Bray Wyatt's coming back, where it looked like he started to, you know, sink down a little bit with that last Raw, like taking a backseat to everybody, which, you know, which is really what happened. We get fucking super kicks galore from the Uso, Harper. The one to Harper, he fucking took that. Wow, amazing. Then we get this monster fucking choke slam from Bray to Sheamus, and then Harper in the end here hits this monster clothesline to an Uso, for victory. 1, 2, 3, Wyatt stand tall. Then Nikki and Steph backstage, and well, Steph tells Nikki, you have a match tonight, the Bellas versus the Funkadactyls. And well, sorry, Brie doesn't work here anymore, so it's a handicap match. So this moves on, very quick match. Cameron's in there at first, and well, Naomi tags herself in, fucking looks great, runs the show, wins the fucking match. And then this starts the feud with her and Cameron. And, well, Cameron, in the end, he has some pushing and shoving and shit. Cameron says, piss off, walks down up the ramp, and that's where you're going to have that feud between the two. And, well, Naomi's going to kick her ass, so whatever. And then we have Bo Dallas coming out, and he tells us about he's the bigger man because last night he told Daniel Bryan, you know, that he gave him words of inspiration to move on and shit. And he's the bigger man here. And, well, don't stop Bo leaving. So, Bo, just leave. Selling that NXT shirt, I see that's what they're doing. And then we find out the IC title is vacant because Wade Bear is injured, Bad News Bear, and we're going to have a battle royal, and this brings out Paul Heyman talking about Cesaro being the one, you know, and all the one-and-one-and-one-and-ones. So, great stuff, and Cesaro, man, if he was to become IC champ, like I said, Barrett was great as IC champ, and you just keep bringing that prestige to the belt back, and it would be great. Awesome shit. So at Battleground, we're going to have a battle royal for the IC Championship, and this leads into a Cesaro and Kofi Kingston match. So from what I've seen, good match. We come back from commercial, we have a victory for Kofi Kingston. Well, we didn't see what the fuck happened, and well, this leads into Cesaro beating the shit out of Kofi Kingston, and this was the bad news part for me. Something happened in my local area and fucking transformer blew up about 100 yards from my house. Everything was fucked up for about 20 minutes. So right from here until right around the main event, or no, Paige and AJ Lee, is from me reading my Twitter timeline and some PW Insider. So we move on to what I had seen was Damien Sandow, or no. Santino and Adam Rose are promoting Twisted Tea or some shit, is from what I read. PG Alcoholic Era. Yes! Get me a beer. Then we have Damien Sandow dressed as Vince McMahon, and I guess he did a great fucking impersonation. And this pisses off Stephanie McMahon. She comes down, books a match with him and Khali. Khali's still around. Man, all those budget cuts, all those people terminated, and Khali's still employed, making a paycheck. Holy shit. But they love having India tune into the WWE, man. They're not going to get rid of them. But they did get rid of, I don't know, man. Genders, so who knows. Anyway, and, well, Khali wins with a Khali chop. And then we had the limo and who's coming back. Well, everybody was speculating Y2J, but Miz comes out. And we haven't seen Miz in a while. And I guess he cuts some promo about how he's a Hollywood star, this and that. And, well, your movie sucked, dude. And we do actually get Y2J back. Comes in, lays out Miz. And he's quiet there for a moment, but then he goes to proceed to say, Raw is, and he gets cut off by Wyatt's in the fucking ring after the lights kick back on. They lay out him, and that was that. Sister Abigail to Jericho. Fuck. Wow. Guess what, guys? Everybody wants Jericho back. Yes, I love Chris Jericho in the WWE, but Fozzie's new album drops in like 2 weeks or some shit. He's going to be on tour. I know the last run that he had, he was on tour also, and he worked it out somehow. But I don't think that we're going to see a whole hell of a lot of Chris Jericho, guys. Just saying. Then we have Fandango versus Ziggler. And within moments of this match, Summer Rae comes down, and, well, she walks over to Ziggler. They start making out. This causes a jealous Fandango and turns into a Ziggler victory. Although Summer Rae coming in and making out with him should have been a DQ right there. Anybody can just enter the ring during a match. Alright then. Ryback versus Stardust, Goldust, and we get a flatline for the victory. Quick match. Ryback and Curtis Axel, done. Send them singles, do something, because tag-wise, done. Alright, guys? Comment below. Do you believe that Ryback is worth keeping around as a tag match or a tag team? No, I don't believe so. Then Paige comes out. She talks about she's here to stay, this and that. Well, we have another fucking somebody coming back. AJ Lee's back. And she tells her that she wants to thank her for that reality slap to the face when Paige came on the scene, took the belt from her. We got lots of CM Punk chants. We had a couple earlier on in the show also. But with AJ Lee back, the CM Punk chants were huge. And clearly she's not pregnant. And she ends up baiting Paige into a championship match right here on Raw tonight. And this leads to AJ Lee taking her belt back. The longest reigning diva of all time is now champion again. Then we move on to the main event. We have Kane and Orton versus Cena and Reigns. And Cena starts out against Orton. And eventually here you have Cena tagging in Reigns, where Reigns, it looks like he looks away as he comes in like, you have this fucking feud coming between the two. Yeah, I see it, man. Clearly. Anyway, Reigns in control, and Triple H is watching ringside. And, well, we come back from commercial. Orton's got Reigns in a headlock. Pretty much they're just beating him down. He gets a little offense in, and he gets Superman punch to Kane here. Then we get the hot tag to John Cena from Roman Reigns, and Cena comes in, you can't see me, to everybody. Well, this ends up turning into a fucking RKO, and then Cena tags in Reigns. We get a Superman punch to Kane, and then with Reigns and Orton, we end up getting a brawl all the way to the back. So they're gone, they're done. Kane, he's pissed off, chucks the stairs at John Cena. DQ, over, and well, we have Triple H coming in, checking in on him, checking. Cena seems to be out. Calling in Plan B. So Seth Rollins comes out. We're going to get a cash-in. The refs act all fucking stupid like they've never had a cash-in attempt ever happen. And they slow the whole fucking thing. Well, anyway, when finally we're almost to the cash-in part, Dean Ambrose, like he said, he will be there to fucking... Anytime that you try to cash in, I'm going to be there like a fucking TNT. When you open it up, it's going to blow up in your face. And this is what happened. So, after that, you have Triple H being pissed off. And you have that stare down. Let me tell you what. When Reigns and Triple H is outside the ring, and Reigns is just standing there, staring them down. You can see the writing on the wall, people. This is going to be good shit for the next few months, man. And I know it sucks Danny Bryan's not there anymore, but Roman Reigns is going to slide into that role so they can continue on. And it'll be good shit until Daniel Bryan comes back. And I can't wait to see what happens. What do you guys think? What was the match of the night? What was your favorite part? Let me know down here. We'll all talk about it, because wrestling's fun, people. That's the way it is. Follow me on Twitter. We'll talk even more. Rob, Kimball, Brand, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.